Hi, meteorologist Peter Hall here to CNY Central First Alert weather forecast. The highest elevations had the highest problems today. As we look forward for the rest of the day, most of the area is just going to be kind of drizzly in terms of lower elevations, some light rain and mist drizzle, while higher elevations will either have the drizzle or some light snow and flurries. But further accumulation for most of the central New York area is unlikely, even those areas that are cold enough, partly because the precipitation is going to be much lighter. Those of you watching us central and western Finger Lakes and especially western New York, you're in play for the heaviest snow there. Well, we had an elevation situation last night and this morning with the highest elevations getting the highest amounts. You'll see in just a second. And even though the worst of this is now done with, by no means are we turning things around and making it nice and warm again. In fact, if anything, we're staying well below normal for much of this week. And it's unsettled, too, because a lot of the days in the forecast here that we've got have at least a chance of passing rain or wet snow showers. And while we're certainly not going to go through again what we had last night and this morning again in the short term, in terms of this work week, it's still not so great. We'll keep an eye on the weekend. That's a lot of time between now and then. So these are snow totals for you, and this pretty much worked out fairly reasonable from what we had this morning. Syracuse, we had a brief little coating on lawns and cars, and then it melted off, so basically zero. And then you get down in here, and there was Newfield had 10 inches of snow as of 11 a.m., so that's firmly in that red area right in there. A lot of areas from about Cazenovia and Fenner, about 5-6 inches there. Tully Fabius, about 7-8 inches there. DeRuyter, about 9-10 inches there. Cortland, about 4. Ithaca, depends on where you're watching. The Commons, nothing. Trumansburg, Newfield area, South Hill, so you just go in the highest elevations around the Ithaca area. Well, there were some spots of 6 to 12 inches of snow down there. I mean, it's just, boy, talk about micro forecasting to like literal elevations. It's no April Fool's joke either. The rest of the way, the worst weather is going to be roughly from this line west. That's where a lot of the heaviest snow is going to be, and you can note that in the blues. And right in here, we had like the occasional mist and drizzle and wet flurries. Overnight tonight, not much change. Occasional showers, flurries, drizzle of little consequence. Although, again, in that area, it's going to continue to snow harder in western New York. For us tomorrow, a lot of cloud cover and some more scattered snow and rain showers. We'd be surprised if there's a break of sun, but it's another subpar day with highs in the upper 40s. Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, it's just still a struggle. Why? That system that's over us is weakening, but it's still hanging out. So it's still got cloud cover, and it's still got some very light wet snow showers and flurries and rain showers hanging out through at least the first part of the day. And while the afternoon does look drier, it may take the very finish of the day. The one good news is that the sun go down to almost 8 o'clock now. We might be able to get some very, very, very late day sun, like by dinner time, before it goes away. Obviously, the precipitation probability remains extremely high for today, and relatively high when you consider that we're still going to have that system hanging out tomorrow and Wednesday. A new system comes our way with rain showers on Thursday. Probably will be able to have a dry day Friday. And then the thing I was mentioning before is that we have to watch, so we're in the chilly zone, right? There's still some warm air to our south that's trying to come back our way. There'll be a system creating some rain and snow in between. Does it hit us? Does it not? And this is day 6, day 7, and I was just spending the whole morning figuring out what was happening today. We'll just punt on Saturday and Sunday, and we'll see what happens. Local temperatures for you. You can see coolest west, warmest east. Look at me, 61 in Albany today, while it's 35 in Buffalo. Big difference, huh? Look at that, 80 in Minot, North Dakota. Incredible. 88 in Boise.